In my life, I've always found it important to really help out other people. And now I think it's time for people to help me out. And I think the most effective method I can do for helping people find me, my missing person, is not to just plant things, around that people can see, but put them in places that are important. And I think that that's what we're gonna do today. Look at this fucking bitch driving away from my double tap sign. Doesn't even see what the fuck I'm doing. I'm putting all this hard work, and I know her ass can see me. You know why? Because I've been putting them on traffic signs. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been no secret that the last couple of years of zombies games, content, just the whole, Call of Duty in general has been messy, controversial, and somewhat empty, right? We've had yet games come out, and, although there are times where the highs have been high, there are definitely times where the lows have been low. And I think in this year specifically, I'm loving the message that Kevin Drew and the entire team at Treyarch is sending us, which is saying, we are getting back to what makes zombies great.
I'm gonna come.
Not this fucking Modern Warfare bullshit, not this new system. No, we're going back to the classic. And especially even in Cold War and this newer game, you can see
I'm over here stroking my dick.
riddled with classic features. You can see your mystery box, you can see your Easter eggs, you can see Richtofen and Samantha, you can see your Juggernaut, your Quick Revive, your Speed Puller. And then you got the one that's missing. Double tap. Now look, it's no secret that's a big elephant in the room when it comes to the brand new perk system, and that is of course double tap. Double tap as an icon, as a perk, has not been featured in Call of Duty Zombies since Black Ops 3. The Treyarch version, that was back in 2016. Black Ops 4 had a different version of double tap with the Pack-a-Punch, and although Cold War had things of double tap in the files, a perk machine, the perk can, everything like that, it was not featured in that game as well. We did not see double tap in Modern Warfare 3, and I don't know if we're going to see double tap in this next game. But if they want to continue the cycle of bringing amazing things back, then one of the great things they could do is bring back double tap. But if they're going to bring back all these other amazing perks, then why not bring back double tap? What was the reason, the thinking behind not bringing back such a classic perk that everybody loves, it's so beloved, and was upgraded so good from its first to second version that it went from one of the worst perks of all time to one of the best? So why would double tap not appear? Well, Elemental Pop, another perk in Cold War that was introduced that has to do with your gun, how it works, your abilities, the way you use it, and AATs on your weapon. Were Treyarch inherently thinking that Elemental Pop being extra AATs, extra power for your weapon, and adding double tap on top of that would make it to where your gun is just way too powerful? I don't know. In fact, every reason that I'm about to share to you is all just what I think could happen. We really don't have an answer. In fact, they've been completely silent about everything when it comes to double tap. And for a company that historically really struggles with communication, talking to their fan base, having trust being restored in Call of Duty, in their games, by their community, when they've lied in so many different times, mainly Activision, which is important, it is very difficult for us to understand why double tap is. But Elemental Pop could be a reason. Another one could be weapon rarities. The idea that having a gold gun makes your gun so powerful that double tap is not needed. I mean, think about it. Weapon rarities is just a whole nother level of Pack-a-Punch. So in Cold War, you have a 3-tier Pack-a-Punch system, 5 different tiers of weapon rarities, and then you add on Elemental Pop. Maybe they just thought that that Pack-a-Punch system, that weapon rarity system, and the armor system as a whole made it to where double tap was going to be seen as pointless. Maybe they thought that because of these weapon rarities, people would not like double tap as much because it wouldn't be as useful. It wouldn't have the same abilities, the same effect that he did in a game like BO3, BO2. So maybe they said because of that, we'll just get rid of it altogether.
Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, root beer.
So every reason I talk to you today about double tap, no matter if it's a system or it's a gameplay aspect, the simple solution and basically the whole problem around this whole thing is that it's all for balancing issues. There's no way they wouldn't add double tap in because it didn't fit the game. It doesn't fit the vibe. Fans don't want it. It's all about balancing. I really don't see another method where double tap is not in the game. Honestly, I just can't. If you can think of another reason, honestly, please let me know. So, if it's a balancing issue about double tap, I don't think there's an issue at all. And the reason is because zombies isn't made to be balanced. Yes, at the beginning of the game, it's supposed to be more difficult than the late games. But once you grab double tap, that's supposed to be a boost. That's the whole point. It's a perk. It allows you to go to those super high rounds. It allows guns to be usable rather than just a select few with his ray gun, water weapons, and that's it. Maybe the Gallo. Adding a perk like double tap, adding perks like elemental pop, having multiple tiers of pack punch, all do the same exact thing. Elevate your experience where your guns are better, and you can use them in higher rounds. And yes, you can combat these, super great guns with super sprinters, more boss zombies, with tight space, whatever that may be. But at the end of the day, double tap is a pure positive with, I believe, very little negative impact. But why the fuck are we even talking about double tap? You're telling me, Legend, it's never gonna come back in the game again. Let go of it. It's missing. It's never coming back. Nobody can find it. Because people care. I don't think they've seen where double tap is. We must keep looking. Sir! Double tap! Double tap, sir! Fuck. I think it's gonna be harder than I thought. I feel good about this. Help me find him. It is 123 degrees outside. Fuck, this feels nice. And you might be saying to yourself, well, Stuart, why don't you have many more people in this cause, Legend, what the hell's going on? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm too lazy to ask for a cameraman, so it's just me, but I'm happy about that. I think it's complete bullshit that people are not looking at me and taking my cause seriously. That's what I think the problem is. So I'm gonna put it where they can't fucking ignore me. I put it at stop signs, it don't work. I call their name out, it don't work. I put it on fucking trees, light poles, it don't work. What the fuck does a guy gotta do to just get a simple answer? So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do where they know it can't hurt. Fuck you, pussy, bitch. Fuck you. Yo, bro, have you seen this before? That's something I've been looking for. I don't know where it is. Do you know where this is?
Isn't that fun?
What?
Y'all take double tap pay?
What?
Y'all take double tap?
So you know who he is?
Y'all take double tap.
Do you know where to find him?
No.
But you know who he is. Suck your dick if you can find him.
He's right here. He's in my pants.
Thank you. The biggest possibility of double tap returning is one simple thing. This is literally so niche, so small, but we're the zombies community and we're gonna ride it like a fucking pig. I'm reverse cowgirling this shit, and cowboys can't move slow. Let me just tell you, double tap, ladies and gentlemen, will be in this next game. Here's why. When you look at the Cold War Zombies reveal, there's a little book next to his desk. Now I know you guys already know what I'm talking about. That book says, thanks for the feedback, the community's feedback. The book right next to Kevin Drew, and obviously that is shown with the gobblegums right above it. And most people are presuming this is only about the gobblegum system. That's all. They got the little jar of gobblegums and the thanks for the feedback book. Whoop whoop, the hands are clean, absolutely done. Swipe them away. But no! This is not just for the gobblegum, this is for double tap. Double tap. One of the most iconic perks of all time will be back in this next game. And I'm not giving up until barren, beaten, distraught. Double tap is inspirational. The character it shows, the absolutely amazing abilities. If this video was anything like double tap, it had a very slow start. Double tap, yes, it's a fast shooting gun, But Double Tap 1.0 is one of the worst perks of all time. And then in Black Ops 2, something changed. The community's love for Double Tap is out of this world. Look at the countless videos that have been made about this one insignificant perk. You might think this is all stupid. Why are we talking about Double Tap? We're not talking about Vulture Aid. We're not talking about Electric Cherry. No. Double Tap is a symbol, not just of a great ability, but of hope. If we can rally this entire community behind us and get something so insignificant as a little can, a fucking can in a fucking game, you think we can't do anything else? This is this fucking zombies community we're talking about. And no matter what bullshit we could do, if we can put 32 zombies creators together and have them face off at each other in a custom zombies built game by one man, then you think that a whole rally of thousands of people can't rally behind a perk that has been here since 2009? You don't know what community you're talking about. The greatest community on YouTube, always fluctuating with old and new talent, persevering through games of shit and games of gold. Well, I got something gold right here. This is not something gilded where it's great on the outside and then you go inside and it's a terrible ability. That's like Tombstone with a great jingle but a shitty ass fucking ability. This is Double Tap, which is good all around, all aspects of it. One of the greatest perks that have ever been introduced. Most people would argue the second greatest perk of all time. And if we can rally, like I said, if we can rally behind and get Juggernaut to be put back in Cold War, then what the fuck does it mean that we can't do the same for Double Tap? I know this community. I know the people. I've met with many of them, talked with all of them, so many different concepts, so many different videos, whether it's online or in real life, and they all have one thing in common. Their passion for this mode, unwavering. Double Tap needs to return. Double Tap will return. And in the famous words of Walter White himself, for us to rally him back, we must say his name.
Say my name.